Today, I put the top 10 current NBA players all into one team to see if they can win a championship. The top 10 current players in NBA 2K26 are Shai, Jokic, Giannis, Luka, which I'm going to be playing him at the 2, so it's an even amount of playing time, Ant, Wemby, Steph Curry, LeBron James, Jason Tatum, and Kevin Durant. Obviously, we had to fill out the roster, so we got Bojan Bogdanovic, Torrey Craig, Alec Burks, Thomas Bryant, Pacers legend Thomas Bryant, and that's it. Our minutes per position are looking pretty good. I'm probably going to edit them to make them just like completely evened out if I can. But our starting lineup is going to be Shai, Ant, LeBron, Giannis, and Jokic. And our bench is going to be Luka as our sixth man, then Wembanyama, Steph Curry, Jason Tatum, and Kevin Durant. And as I said, I'm probably going to edit these so I can make everyone play like the same amount of time. So I'm going to have to change Luka's minutes to go down, probably, and either Wemby's or Jokic. All right, everyone's playing like a pretty even amount of time now. I'm going to go ahead and start simulating through the season, and I'll check back in. Let's go to the NBA Cup, and I'll see how our team's doing. The NBA Cup is over, and obviously we won. Giannis is the NBA Cup MVP. But right now we are 26-1. Our only losses to the Raptors. For some reason, the Raptors are really good when I sim just like off camera. But like obviously all of our players showed up, except Alec Burks apparently was playing. Why did he get a minute? I don't know. Wemby only had 4, but everyone pretty much showed up. But Brandon Ingram dropped 26 and Scotty Barnes dropped 22. They beat us by 10 and they're 15-12, which doesn't mean they're like that good, but obviously they're not going to like be the greatest team of all time. I low-key forgot to turn off trade offers, and I just got offered Şengün for Luka. In a man. I'm not doing any trades. I'm just watching. Also forgot to turn off injuries, and KD got injured, so I had to turn him off and put him as healthy. But anyone else craving like a white Gatorade right now? Like I low-key had one like 30 minutes ago, and it was really good, and now I want another one, but I don't have any more. Is that anyone, or is that just me? We beat the Hawks only by 1. It's trade deadline. We're 50-1. Shai, Jokic, and Giannis are all up to a 99 overall. Giannis is averaging 16, Jokic is averaging 15, and Shai is averaging 18. What I've noticed whenever I put really good players onto teams, like everyone's a 95 or up, is that they always average like 20 less points than they normally do. Our worst like player who's actually playing in the games is Kevin Durant, and he's averaging 12 points, which is pretty good, honestly. We're gonna go ahead and sim to the end of the season, and I'll see you guys when we get there. The season just ended. Jokic is your MVP, averaging 15, 9, and 8, which is pretty good for a team that has like all 95s. Cooper Flagg's your rookie of the year. Wemby's your 6th man of the year. So Wemby ended up being our 6th man after a while. I remember Luka was it at the beginning of the video. Wemby's also your DPOY. A bench player just won DPOY. Zaire Williams is most improved. Trae Young, clutch player of the year. We ended up going 80-2 with Rick Carlisle being the coach of the year and Lamont McGuire as executive of the year. Jokic is on All-NBA first team. Obviously, he won MVP. But obviously, we ended up being the first seed because we went 80-2. Our only other loss ended up being against the Sixers somehow, and they're not even in the play-in. So how do we lose to a non-play-in team? I don't know. It was by like 22, which is crazy. We're going up against the Bulls in the first round. Obviously, we're going to be favorites like the entire playoffs, but their starting lineup is Josh Giddey, Kobe White, Ayo Dosunmu, Matas Buzelis, and Vucevic. We win game 1 and game 2 and game 3 and game 4. Next, we're going up against the Pistons. I'm surprised the Hawks didn't win, dude. 2K loves the Hawks for some reason in 26. Their starting lineup is obviously a little bit better than what team did we just play? The Heat? No, the Bulls. What am I talking about? Yeah, obviously their team's a lot better than them. Cade is not probably the best player. He literally look at the overalls. He's obviously the best player. But again, we might beat him in 5. I feel like that's like the least we could do. Yeah, it's in 5. All right, Eastern Conference Finals. We sweep them. Obviously, we go up against the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Final. I did not mean to go through a game, and they just beat us in game 1. That is crazy. They have Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, and Cat. They have the exact same team, and they just beat us. How did they even, they beat us by 7. Let's look at the box score. Giannis with 19. Wemby had 15 and 10. He had a double-double. Oh, it was the Jordan Clarkson game, apparently. Jordan Clarkson with 25 points. What is he averaging? He's averaging 18 this playoffs. We're not going to take that. We're going to, game 3 is ours. Game 4 is ours. We beat them in the conference finals. Our finals matchup, I'm probably going to simcast every game of the finals. Kyrie Irving is the Western Conference Finals MVP, and Jokic is the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. It's going to be Mavericks versus Pacers. We're going to go through Simcast on every game, just to, in case we need some hop-in games, but it looks like this game is pretty easy. That game we won 149 to 119. So, well, they went ahead a lot. 10-point game with 2 minutes left. I feel like we could come back. So I'm going to give them a shot and just watch them all play. That's probably going to be the end of the game, honestly. Yeah, we ended up losing by 14. So that's always not good. All right, so the Mavs end up taking game 2. Let's go back into Simcast, see if we can come back. They are at home now. I mean, the Mavs are. This is going to be an easy dub by 33. Oh, my God. Oh, apparently Shea recorded a career high in assists. Hold on, what did he do? Shea had 16 assists with 26 points. Bro, what? That's insane. Game 4 underway. Mavs start off with the lead like last game. 3-point game. It's a 3-point game with 1 minute and 20 seconds left. I gotta hop in. All right. Wemby passing the ball up to Shea, to LeBron, to Wemby, to back to LeBron, to Luka. Luka up to Shea in the post. Why is he holding the ball when he can... Okay, Shea, buddy. That's a lay. 108 to 103, 5-point game with 1 minute left. Anthony Davis going up court, guarded by Giannis for some reasons, wearing number 16. AD going into the paint. Giannis is playing elite defense right now, but he fouls. AD hits the first free throw. AD with his second free throw is good as well. It's a 3-point game with 46 seconds left. And to Shea in the paint with an elite dunk and a crazy good pass. D'Angelo Russell guarded by Shea. Kyrie might be out. Kyrie might have fouled out. Hold on, I'm going to check if Kyrie fouled out. AD with the missed shot. Wemby with the rebound. Yeah, Kyrie fouled out. That's crazy. D'Angelo. That's not D'Angelo Russell. That's Derek Lively. Derek Lively fouls Wemby. 27 seconds left. 5-point game. Wemby with the first free throw is good, and his second free throw is off. Derek Lively with the board. Up to D'Lo. D'Lo guarded by Shea. Shea's giving elite clamps right now. Gives it up to Davis in the paint. Out to D'Lo with the 3. It's off. Wemby with the rebound. They're going to foul. 6-point game with 12 seconds left. Again, if we miss both these, we could end up losing the game. But it's Wemby. Wemby with the first free throw is good, and his second free throw is also good. They're going to call a timeout. That's going to be the end of the game. Everyone, put GG's in the chat. We won by 8. 113 to 105. Shea with 21 and 8. So we obviously took game 4. It's 3-1 now. We're up. This could be the end of the series unless the Mavs can force a game. What is this, 6? But it looks like we're going to blow them out in game, whatever this is, 5. I don't even know. We ended up winning 118 to 92. Winning the championship. Jokic is your finals MVP. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. This is my new channel. My main channel is for Fortnite and Minecraft and stuff. This is my first video on my 2K channel, so if you guys could, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Steven here.